Rolling.
Don't move. Don't rock. What's the secret to success?
I don't know. Working hard.
What does working hard mean?
This is gonna be tough.
Just relax. It's just you and me talking.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're setting up a whimper reel right from the start.
Yeah.
I want to keep it all because when we have our annual parties,
Oh yeah.
we're gonna show all his flubs and shit.
Yeah. I think I need a pen and paper because there is that specific thing that I want to do where it's like recently called out on social media.
Yeah, we can do that after. We got lots of time. Let's just get some stuff in to get comfortable. But just talk like literally what is the secret to success? If you were talking to young people, you've got Matt and Zach. They want to know what your mantra is. What would you say?
Well, I always think that like if you're working harder than everybody else around you, there's a good chance that you're gonna end up getting lucky. I think that would be number one.
Okay.
That's cut.
He's gonna do all the editing. You're not the director. You're the talent. Just answer the questions.
That's a wrap.
And yeah,
Try not to move.
Yeah, don't lean back like this because it looks like you're like way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even like that, be good.
Okay, so you purchased your first investment with a $5,000 student loan with you and your wife.
Yeah.
Tell me how that went.
Okay, like I think it's hard because I had like something in mind that I wanted to do.
Do you want to get that out of the way then?
I think I might have to.
Okay, so let's
It's
do
the
that
only,
then.
it's the only thing I can think about.
Start talking.
It's the only thing I can think about right
You
now.
can't have a piece of paper in front of you.
Well, I need to take some notes. I haven't had a chance to think about this completely.
All these questions that I asked you 1,000 times. If you don't have a camera, you can't check out. They talked about the lead,
It's just
start with three. So when it rolls, that's what they see.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Yeah. Okay. You still recording?
Yep.
Yeah. So, knock yourself whatever. What do you want to say? Or you want to write it down first?
Well, like the basic thing is gonna be like so. It's like it does the intro. 3, 2, 1, boom. Are we still recording?
Doesn't matter.
So then it'll be. So then I figured I'd have to like come in and be like, "Hey, it's Evan from Mac Inc. and Revel. I recently got called out by someone on social media that they thought that a full-time investor wouldn't make a great realtor, and quite frankly, I think it's the exact opposite. We flipped over $20 million worth of real estate. Our portfolio right now is pushing $30 million. Our only focus is making money on real estate. Number one, that's all we do every day. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, that's going to be for 99.9% of everybody who lives in North America, your home is the single biggest investment that you're ever going to make. So in my opinion, if you're buying or selling real estate and you're not using a real estate investor, you're making a huge mistake.
Now, the only thing is maybe just because he can edit the shit out of this. Like
Yeah.
So when you say 99.9% of investors, the home person buying a home is their first investment, then say Google it because I've checked. Like
Yeah.
Something, or do you want to even that? No.
I don't know. We might have nailed it there. How'd that look?
Yeah, but you
Give
can
me-
give him.
I would do it one more time because we don't want to rely on.
One take.
No, we don't want to rely on. Oh, we can edit this, just because then
Okay.
we want the most genuine.
Yeah, if you don't have to edit, then it's just smooth,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Is this
If
good
it's
here
just
where I
a
am?
one take, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
So the other thing that I think you want to add to is that as a real estate investor, I use the information I can gain as a real estate agent to be able to search out and find investments. It's I'm in the right ring for the game that we're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. So do it again.
Okay.
And yeah, look right.
So now I look at it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, it's Evan McDonald from Mac Inc. and Revel. I recently got called out by somebody on social media who thought that you wouldn't make the best real estate agent as a real estate investor. And I couldn't disagree more. I actually laughed pretty hard when I heard that. We at Mac Inc., we flipped over $20 million worth of real estate. Our portfolio is pushing $30 million right now. Our whole focus every day is to make money on real estate. For anybody buying or selling a home, 99.9% of the population, your house will be the biggest single investment that you make in your entire life. If you're not using a real estate investor to buy or sell your home, I think you're making a huge mistake. No matter how much you like your realtor or it's a family member, whatever, if you were to invest hundreds of thousands of dollars in the stock market, you wouldn't do it with a friend or somebody who does the stock market part-time. You would go to a legitimate investor who knows the stock market, and that's what they do day in and day out. That's a wrap.
That's what we can deliver in that case.
Ran out of steam there.
That was good though. So what are some things, like some clips and some things, information that I've shared with you that you took as learnings? Like what are some of the things that you like?
From you?
Just anything I've shared with you, said to you, whatever. What are some leadership takeaways?
Oh, like, well, that's a totally different topic.
Sure. That's what we're
Shifting gears?
Yeah.
Do you think we have enough for that though?
For that first one, yeah.
Yeah?
That'll be good enough to.
Okay. Because I want to, like, somehow we need a transition out of it too. Like, how does that, like, if that's going to be a Facebook post, how does it end? So it begins like that way, but I kind of shit the bed on the ending, right?
I would.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're buying, you know, your 10th house, it's so important to have somebody involved that knows the value of real estate, so you get the best value when you buy and top dollar when you sell. This is even more important for a first-time home buyer, because for a first-time home buyer, the snowball really starts there. We bought early on properties when we were still in university, and you know, those early purchases are what really started the snowball for the future. And when people come to buy a property with us, if I don't think it's a good investment, that they're going to be happy that they bought that house with me at any point in their life, I won't buy it. I'll tell them to use another agent, because I'm in the business of making my clients money.
What's the number one advice?
No, you can't do that because he stumbles. You recording?
He stumbles.
No, listen. So, why did you go from student housing to more luxury?
Student housing to luxury? Well, student.
No, just don't. You're not like. Tell me the reason, because I was building places just to make cash. They were shitholes, and I was just turning them over quick. And one day I just decided, I said, screw it. I'm gonna go see if I can upgrade. And man, it changed my whole outlook.
Yeah.
Like just tell the story. So why did you go from? What caused you to go from student housing to more luxury and into the luxury you're in today?
Well, that's a funny story, because you think that when you're cutting corners that there's a chance that you're going to be making more money, I guess. And with student housing, it was always cheap. Everything was cheap. Cheap cabinets, cheap appliances, cheap flooring. Just basically make it all budget and let's jam a bunch of kids in there. And it was always ruined. After every time they moved out, you're always renovating and replacing all that cheap garbage. So just one day an apartment came up for rent, and I said I was tired of annual turnover with students, and I made it nice. Put in nice floorings, put in granite countertops, put in stainless steel appliances, put laundry in every unit, like just did nice things, and then rented for top dollar. And that first place that I did, the tenant's still there. So it was
How long was that?
over 10 years ago. So it's a decade that a tenant just stays there forever, makes it their home, and has a high quality of life because you've given them something nice.
Now, how does that unit compare to the unit you're making today? The luxury unit you upgraded to, what's the comparison to what you actually present today?
Well, today it's a totally different level, I'd say. Like now we're really getting into luxury. The houses that we're building are pure luxury. Everything that we build is on the water, on a ravine, on a vineyard. Nothing's cookie cutter. Everything's custom, and we do high end everything.
And you attract and get top dollar for that.
Absolutely, yeah. Like now, when we're building, our focus is lifestyle. Our focus is a completely is an escape. We spend a lot of time going away to resorts and different places all over the world to escape our lives here, to recharge our batteries. And our focus when we build houses is that you get to escape like you're on vacation, but you're going home.
What does Mac Inc. do for its investors, for people who come to invest with them? What do you do? You help them do the same thing.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Like everybody who ever invests with us, we treat them like their partners, like their owners. If we can make money off you once, and your investment doesn't do great, we'll only make money off you once. Our goal is to make money together forever. So anybody who's ever brought money to the table with us, ever invested with us, they've reinvested 100% of the time.
Perfect. Separate topic. Fire lane. What's your vision? What do you want to achieve there?
That one's like just a beautiful property on the water, Niagara-on-the-Lake, in the heart of wine country. Like it's hard to get a better scenery. It's just an incredible spot. Super excited about that project. But the idea there is the second when you pull in the driveway, the house has a presence, and it's but there isn't much on the outside on the front. It's when you walk through that front door that you're truly wowed, you're truly taken away into a different place. It's like you've left Canada. Like now you're at a resort, and that's the whole idea. You walk in, it's all glass, it's all modern.
Tell me some features.
Well, right from the basement up, we have stadium seating in the theater room in the basement with a 20-foot wide screen. Like I don't think I've ever been in a house with a 20-foot wide screen. Elevator brings you down there. First of all, got an elevator right from the basement to the rooftop patio. Then you have gym with a sauna and a steam room. These features where those are the escapes that you get when you go on vacation. Then you come up outside on the main floor. 25% of the exterior is glass. And there's 2 walls facing the water. Built the house on an angle so that every room has a view of the water. And the walls slide open so that you can slide open 2 walls, basically the 2 main walls facing the water slide wide open, and you're basically sitting on the water. It's pretty wild.
Here's a question for you. Are you going to be able to sell it?
I sure hope so.
No. I mean, like, do you want to move into it yourself?
I want to move into everything I build. Yeah, like it's we've bought another property, and we're always kind of jumping back and forth, and that's the business. But it won't be a problem to sell it. We've already had offers, and we're expecting it to go quick.
So what I want you to say something to the fact that when you're finished,
Yeah.
it's going to be really hard to sell this house to somebody else.
Oh, okay,
I want
yeah.
it myself.
Yeah.
So when this house is done,
Yeah.
are you going to be able to let the baby go?
Yeah. So like this house is on another level. Some of the features, they're just. I don't think there's a single other house in Niagara that has the features that this house has. So when it comes time to sell it, yeah, absolutely, it's going to be a tricky house to sell. I'd love to keep it, but you can't keep all of them.
It's a heartbreaker.
Yeah, it's a heartbreaker. But yeah, we have other projects lined up that are going to be even crazier. So once this one's done, we're going to take it to another level.
So you were an Olympic athlete for Canada.
Yep.
You don't like talking about. You went to Athens.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about it?
Because I didn't win. That's number one.
Okay. That's good enough.
Hold on, just wait. So, I want to have just him in it talking. So when you answer
Answer
I have
my
to
his
answer.
question,
Yeah.
answer his question. Like
Yeah. I know what you're
repeat
saying.
the question kind of
Yeah.
so it's like, well, I don't talk about when I went to the Olympics because
Well, that
Yeah.
one has to be a conversation though. You're not catching me? Because
Well,
it's gotta be.
You don't have a mic. I wonder if he is getting you.
I am, but it's quiet.
Okay. Because I just wanted to,
Yeah.
get into a little bit of Jesse too. So let's just keep going.
Yep.
So, and you just go because I didn't win and stop there. Okay. So why don't you promote your Olympic experience?
Because I didn't win.
Is your wife on track to go to 2020 Tokyo?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. You're her coach.
Yeah, I don't know how to what I'm gonna say about that. What are you trying to get out of this?
Just say it. Just say it. I'm
Well,
supporting
no matter what, like we need, like we're not even doing what he's asking. I'm not repeating the
it.
questions.
Doesn't matter. Go. So you can get some footage. Go. So is Jessie going to the Olympics?
I hope so.
What advice do you give her? What do you want her to do? Because I think that reflects how you live. What advice do you want her to do?
Just be positive.
Pour it all out.
That's about it.
Say it.
Be positive.
And pour it all out.
I don't even know what you want me to say.
You want her to leave everything on the map. You want her
Oh, yeah.
to just go, have no regrets. If you explode, you explode, but you know that you walked away giving your everything you got.
We need to have discussions about what you want me to say. Like I have no clue what you
You've
want.
answered these questions. You've answered these questions.
I don't know, I don't.
You've answered these questions before.
Like these need to be planned better.
What's that?
Because all I'm doing is answering yes and no to
Yeah.
questions. Like it's not
I
we're
know,
not getting
but
we're not getting good footage.
The problem is if the camera